Hello everyone, in today's video we will learn determiners. Determiners are actually words which are placed in front of a noun to make that particular noun very clear. So whichever noun we are referring to, that noun is clarified with the help of using determiners. Now let us look at the types of determiners. Now we will start with what types of determiners are there. So first, articles, second, demonstratives, third, possessive, fourth, quantifiers, fifth, numbers, sixth, distributives, seventh, interrogatives, and eighth, predeterminers. Now let's have a look at one by one with examples. If we articles, there are three articles in English. They are a, and the, and they are divided into two categories: indefinite article a, and definite article the. A and an are generally used before the singular nouns, like if the pronunciation of the word, initial pronunciation is beginning from vowel pronunciation, those we are using an, like an umbrella, an ice cream, okay, and informal, that way. So that's not the our topic today. Today's our topic is determiner, so we will not go in detail of these articles. If it is so, we can see in the next video. And let us see the examples. Like articles are how they are functioning as determiners, how they are modifying nouns. So you can see Eiffel Tower is a romantic destination. So Eiffel Tower is the noun, and the article, definite article, which is used to modify the Eiffel Tower. How it is modifying? It is showing that Eiffel Tower is one and only. It is specific. The article is definite article, and it is used to show some definite or specific things, which is one and only, or which is definite thing which we are talking about. And Johnny is a boy. So here boy is noun which is modified by the article a. So it is also called a determiner, and it is used to show that there is a one boy. Okay, and one means it is used before the singular nouns to show that this is one in number. Isha is studying to be an engineer. So here engineer is the noun, and an is the article which is used before that to show the number of the noun. And the next determiner is demonstrative. So it it's very clear from the name itself that it is used to demonstrate something, and it functions as pointers of a particular noun, like from the speaker's point of view, where the thing or the person is lying. For example, these, that, those, these are the demonstratives which are used to point out something. If I want to say that this laptop is mine, so that means the laptop is very close to me. So we are using this and these for the things closed to the speaker, and that and those for the things or place or person far away from the speaker. These, that are used for singular nouns. The same way here we can see this laptop is singular, so we have used this, and these and those, these two are used for the plural nouns. Second example, that car is my uncle. So here also car noun is modified with the demonstrative that. And if they are plural, nouns are plural, so we can use these, those. So these cookies taste great. So here cookies is the noun, and it is modified with these. If we use these, then we come to know, obviously we come to know with these use of es also, but still this modifier, this determiner also help us to know that the noun is in the plural form. Okay, so to show whether some things are close or far from the speaker, so to function as the pointers to that particular noun, this that these those this kind of demonstratives are used. So here laptop, car and cookies nouns are modified with the determiners this, that and this. The next one is possessives. It's very simple. Possessive means it is used to express some possession or ownership. Sometimes it is used to show the relationship also. For example, my, our, your, his or its, there. We just learn the table of possessive forms. Like this is my car. So car is noun which is modified by possessive my. It shows the possession that this car belongs to me. I am the owner of it. Is this his house? So house noun is modified with the determiner his. And her mom is very pretty. So mom is the noun and her is the possessive, which we can say determiner. Now let's look at the next determiner, that is quantifiers. Quantifiers, as the name says, are used to express the quantity or sometimes the numbers. It can also answer the questions how much or how many. For example, we have a few, enough, many, a little. These are the words which can be used as the quantifiers before nouns. For example, I have enough money. So money is the noun which has been modified by the quantifier enough. It shows the quantity. And then we have much time. So time noun is modified with the quantifier much. If we say she has few friends, so here few answers the question how many friends. So it shows the number, but it is also not a specific number, and that's why we have included under the quantifiers. There is one different category for the numbers as well. Numbers is also called the determiners, and it can be divided into cardinal and ordinals, like 1, 2, 3. That way if we speak, so it is what called cardinal, and if we just talk about the position, so first, second, third, that is what called the ordinals. But both fall under the same category, that is the number. So if we want to talk about the number of the noun, so we have to use the determiner of numbers. Like I ordered 2 cakes. So cakes noun is modified with the number 2. There were 300 angry people at present. People present. So people is the noun which is modified by the word 300. It shows that there are so many number of people. So it is just clarifying or modifying the nouns. Jane won first prize and Joe won third prize. So here prize nouns are modified with the first and third determiners. These are the determiners of numbers. So both cardinal 2, 300 or first, third ordinals both fall under the same category of number. So here cakes, people and prize nouns are modified by the determiners 2, 300, first and third. Now let's look at the next determiner, which is distributives. So distributives means the words which are used to distribute into 2 parts. So distributives are used to talk about how something is shared or divided. Like each, every, either, neither, these are the words which can be used as the distributives, and they are used with always singular noun, because each, every, it is used for the singular noun. The same way either, neither is also used for the singular noun. For example, each child was given a balloon. So here child noun is modified with the determiner each. I remember every detail of our conversation. So here detail is the noun which is modified by word every, which is a distributive. And either child could win the prize. So here again child is the noun which has been modified by the determiner either. So each, every and either all are showing the distribution, and that's why they are called the determiners of distributives. And neither plan was successful. Here also plan is the noun which has been modified by the word neither. So these all nouns, child, detail, child, plan, are modified by the distributives each, every, either and neither. Next determiner is interrogatives. Sometimes we have to ask questions to know about the determiner. So like questions like what, whose and which, these WH words are generally used. For example, what toppings do you want for your cake? So here toppings is the noun. Okay, but we are not clear which toppings do they want, so we have to ask the question. So we will ask that question, we will place that WH word before the noun. So here somewhat it is used as a modifier only, modifier of the noun topping. So it is also what called the determiner, but as it is used for asking question, it is what called the interrogative. Okay, next is which school do you prefer? Here school noun is modified by the WH word which. And whose baby are you watching? Here baby noun is modified with the WH word whose. So what, which, whose all are used for asking questions, to interrogate something. That's why they are called determiners of interrogatives. And the next one and the last one is predeterminers. This is you may not be aware about it maybe, but it is called predeterminers. Predeterminers means they are determiners which are used before especially articles or some other determiners. The examples are intensifiers, determiners, which now the last type of determiner is predeterminers. Let's have a look at the predeterminers. As the word suggests, pre means before. So predeterminers are also used before generally an article or other determiner. That means already determiners are there in the sentence, but before them, pre, there is one more determiner is used, and they are called as the predeterminers. This type of predeterminers is actually used to express more than the specified amount. And predeterminers can be classified into 4 types as shown, and out of them let us discuss one by one. First is intensifiers. So intensifiers, this is a type of predeterminer which expresses surprise, disappointment, pleasure or other emotions. For example, this turned out to be such a beautiful day. That means it is showing a pleasing emotion by using determiner a and predeterminer such. When we use such, it is like an emphatic word, okay, but here it is used as a predeterminer. A article is also a determiner which is modifying the noun day, and before this determiner there is one more determiner used, and that's why as it is used before the determiner, it is what called the predeterminer. After intensifiers, multipliers come. So this type of predeterminers are used to express more than the specified amount. For example, his hamburger is twice the size of mine. So here also size is noun which is modified by 2 determiners. First is the, and before the there is one more determiner which is called predeterminer. So twice, it shows actually more than the specified amount. Okay, mine means my hamburger is of this size, but his hamburger is just double than the size. So it is used to express more than the specified amount. Next comes the fractions. In fractions we use the word like half, 1/3, 1/8. So this type of predeterminer is used to express a fraction of an amount, like her bus will arrive in half an hour. So R is the noun, and which is modified by two determiners, an and before and half. So as it is used before and this determiner, it is called predeterminers, and it is expresses a fraction of R. And the last but not least is the other predeterminers. So these two predeterminers are used to express an entire amount, okay, like all, both. So he broke both his arms in the accident. So both means we have two only, okay, we have two arms, and it covers all. So all and both are also used sometimes as the predeterminers. So let's have a look at the nouns and predeterminers once again. Day, size, hour, arms, these are the nouns which are modified by the determiners a and such, the and twice, an and half, his and both. Because already one determiner is given, a, the, and his, so the determiners given before this determiner are called as the predeterminers, like such, twice, half, and both. So I think now you would have been cleared with what is determiners, and you would not be confused with the determiners and the adjectives. So see you in the next video. Till then, tata, bye bye, thank you.